Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Ironman. Over the last couple weeks, I have been living the UIM dream of doing agility and farm runs, and during that time, I was able to complete a couple of graceful sets. As you can see in here, we got a few of these done now and started another set as well. And more importantly, I planted all the seeds that I got from Giant Mole, and everything you can see here in the looting bag is everything I farmed over the last 2 weeks. Besides everything in the looting bag, I also have all this stuff in Herblore as well, and the focus of today, now that we have all the herbs and all the seeds planted for the most part, we are going to be making potions. First thing I have to do though is take everything out of Herblore, put it all in the looting bag, and then die to Herblore once again. Unfortunately, now that I'll be going into the Willy to bag my items, I had to leave the clan because at the moment, there's no way to hide your world or anything, so I can't be in a clan for now. Supposedly, they're working on a way to make it so you can like temporarily leave the chat or hide your world or something, but hopefully that would come in the next update so I can rejoin again. I'll put the famous roadmap up on screen right now. You can see we're on the last major step, which is making the potions. And this is really what everything's been leading up to for a while. Months and months of doing raids, using up the skilling supplies, Giant Mole, all the farm runs. It's all led up to this point where we can eventually have a bunch of potions. And speaking of potions, here's a word from today's sponsor. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers thousands of classes for a huge variety of topics. There's so many classes that whether you've been practicing something for years or if you're still just a noob, there's bound to be something to fit your skill level. For example, if you want to make your own Runescape progress videos, you can just search up whatever software you use, or you can search up video editing to discover a new program. There is a lot of freaking programs to choose from. But this one right here is Adobe Premiere Pro for beginners, so we can click on that and start watching. And I know you're a very busy person, so you can always scroll down and save, so that way you can finish the class later when you have more free time. There are seriously so many classes for any topic that you might not even know yet that you're interested in, like animation, creative writing, film and video, fine art, graphic design, illustration, music, photography, UI design or UX design, web development, etc. The list just goes on and on. The only ads there are on Skillshare are the new classes being added every day. But seriously, there are no ads, and the first 1,000 people to use my link in the description will get a free 1-month trial of Skillshare Premium membership, so you can try it out and see if it's for you. And thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and take a look at all this sweet, massive amount of herbs that we've been stockpiling for a while now. So this is all the stuff that we got in here. By the way, as I'm going through each of these potions, I'll probably show you, do a voiceover for each of the methods so you can see how each method goes. I just added up the amounts of all these different herbs, and it looks like we have almost 60,000. That's gonna be a lot of potions to make, although I won't be making all of them. I won't be using the dwarf weed because eventually I'll just get the Wines of Zamorak through PVM. I won't be able to use all the torstils because my limit is gonna be, I think it's the quarms. Yeah, 5.6k quarms, so that's how much torstil we're gonna be using up. I've been sitting here for 10 minutes trying to figure out what order I want to use up all these herbs in. I think it'd be best to start with the Arits though, so we're gonna start with that. Grabbing 10 mil GP out the coffer here, and just spent about 50k on secondaries, and it's gonna be about another 1.5 mil to get all these made into unfinished potions. No way. This XP tracker in the top right corner, I reset right after I finished raids, so all this XP is post raids. I was kind of thinking about resetting it, but I guess you could also just remember that we started with 3.16 mil this time. I'll probably just do that because I do want to see at the end how much XP we gained in total after raids, so I'm going to get this method going because it's always kind of weird to start up the method, but once we get going, I'll tell you what's going on. Oh, this is it. Here we go. 98 Herblore. Wowee, dude. That is pretty cool, I feel like, for UIM. Alright, though, we're 2/3 done with the Arits. This is the basic method for making potions for UIMs when you have the secondary noted already. I've shown this many times, so I won't go over the technicals again. I mean, you could just see what's going on. But I do have a couple of tips, which is first, I really like the vertical camera option in the camera plugin on RuneLite for making potions. I don't know, as time has been going on, I've been using the plugin for more and more things. I guess it's just growing on me. And then the Entity Hider plugin is super nice here. It's so easy to misclick on the player, especially when they're standing right next to the bank, so this plugin helps a lot. I also don't have the chat messages showing up on screen, only in the chat box, so if I missed anyone's message who was trying to talk to me while I was here, I swear I'm not an arrogant YouTuber, or maybe just a little bit, but still, I couldn't see anyone the whole time I was here, so sorry. Oh, we are about to get the nerd log, and we are done making all the super attack potions, so if we condense these here into the 3 doses, that's about 7.8k super attacks. Took about 6 hours to make those, average about about 130k Herblore XP per hour, gained almost 800k Herblore XP, and now it is time to AFK for the night. Ah yes, we are going back to my favorite place. Hey, we're getting a virtual firemaking level 103. Oh, you may have noticed that I started wearing the Pyromancer outfit when I go to woodcut instead of the woodcutting outfit, because with redwoods you get more woodcutting XP than firemaking XP, so this way it kind of sort of balances out a little bit better. We have an update today. Today was the release of the hard mode and the story mode TOB. And along with it, there's new quests as well, and I didn't even have the quest cape back before because I still haven't done Below Ice Mountain. Wait, did it just add... Wait, dude, the quest is auto-completed. Oh, maybe it's because I've done TOB before because I already have KC. Okay, never mind about a quest that I have to do because I don't have to do a quest. But the new quest came out. They did not make the change to clans, but the one thing I did want to point out was one of the updates here in like the other news section. Irons will not be able to enter the Ironman God Wars instance if another player is already in there. So I don't know if people figured out some way to alt in there or something. But at least for me, it's gonna be nice not getting crashed, whether it's on purpose or accident. And on the flip side, you won't accidentally crash people anymore if you're not paying attention to the light burner thing or whatever. I still haven't done God Wars since the instances came out, but I'm excited to go back for Bandos eventually, hopefully soon. Oh, dude, I wish I would have done this quest already because then the new quest would have come out, but it would have been auto-completed. I could have just done a quest cape edit and it would have been really funny because I didn't even have to do a quest to get the quest cape back. But alas, I cannot equip the quest cape. Before we get back to Herblore, we actually got a hard clue done from woodcutting last night, so let's see what we get. Yep. We're going to spend my very precious LMS points to buy a looting bag. One more thing before getting back to Herblore is doing a farm run. I'm about to use up the Cadentine, so I'll plant the Cadentine seeds now and then like harvest them in an hour. And then that way I can just make all the super defense potions. And this is why such a big aspect of playing UIM is thinking about the order that you do things. I can't even plant those right now. Alright. 30k GP spent on vials of water. And this one's gonna hurt. I think it's the biggest stack of herbs that we currently have. It's gonna cost us 2.2 million GP to make all those unfinished potions. We're all set up now with the super defense potions. You can see we get a little bit more XP. You get 150 XP instead of 100 XP like we were getting with the super attack potions. The method is exactly the same though as the super attacks because we have the secondary already. There's no secondary that we have to collect as we go. The only difference right now is that I have one less inventory space, or I guess 2 less inventory spaces, so I'm only doing 11 per inventory instead of the 12 I was able to do before I had the looting bag in the inventory. But it looks like we're actually going to end up getting 99 Herblore while we're making these super defense potions, so that will probably be the next thing I'll be able to check in with in like 6 hours. Okay, we are just about to get 99. I don't want to get here though. We're gonna go somewhere else to actually get the 99. Dude, I can't believe we gained over 1 million Herblore XP so far today. We're just gonna end up getting the 99 at the Herblore Cape place. Alright, so far today we've gained 1 million Herblore XP, which in itself feels really crazy for a UIM. And then on top of that, we're about to get 99 Herblore on the freaking UIM. Oh wait, I still have anti-hider on. Shout out to the homie who wants to slide through for the party. Appreciate you, dude. Oh wait, frick, I just realized I have to grab the 99k. I mean, what's even the point of doing it here if I don't have the money, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get the 99. I'm gonna turn the music on so we can hear the beautiful sound of getting a 99. So I have 3 potions to make. Here we go. Oh, it's beautiful, dude. It's freaking beautiful. 99 Herblore on the Ultimate Ironman. I feel like you probably don't see too many UIMs running around with this cape, so I'll go ahead and buy it from Cake Mix. Buy the Herblore skill cape for 99k. And there it is. So clean looking. And of course we have to do the emotes. Making some kind of a special concoction, if you know what I'm saying. For those of you that don't know, the Herblore cape has 3 uses. The first thing is that you can search it and you get a pestle and mortar, which is, I guess it's like kind of useful for a UIM because there's no place in the POH that you can grab a pestle and mortar from, but it also only takes like 10 seconds to actually buy one from a store. Maybe it's like a money making method, like for normie accounts, I don't know. Wait, can you grab multiple or do you have to like do the drop trick? Oh, so you have to drop it and then search it again. Okay. The next perk of the cape is that normally Zahura and Narda will make those unfinished potions for 200 GP each, only if you finish the Desert Hard Diary, but if you have the Herblore cape, you don't have to have the Hard Diary done, which is irrelevant for me though, because I do have the diary done. And then the last perk of the cape, which may sound good for UIM, but when you realize what it actually does, you'll find out it's not actually useful for UIM. but it lets you use grimy herbs to create unfinished potions. I don't have any grimy herbs right now, but I do on the main. I'll show you how this works on the main account. Okay, we have the grimy erets, we have the vials of water, and I think you have to have the Herblore cape equipped for this to work. Now you'll see if we try to combine the noted erets with the vials of water, you will see nothing interesting happens. But we can go to the bank and I'll show you how the skill cape does work. I'm going to unnote these on here. You probably already tell what's about to happen, but you do get the Herblore XP as if you were cleaning the herb. But yeah, this only works if they're unnoted, which isn't really going to be useful on the UIM because I have the guy in Narda make all my unfinished potions, which saves a lot of time overall. At the start of this video, I think I was rank 117 for Herblore, and now taking a look at the high scores, it looks like in the whole history of UIM, there's only been 105, now 106 UIMs that have ever got 99 Herblore. So I'm the 106th UIM to get this 99. And as you can imagine, it looks like it'll be pretty easy to move up ranks, at least for maybe like one more page. It's just funny looking at the high scores for Herblore, like the XP between each rank at this stage right here is just so massive, like 99 and 97 are on the same page. Or we go down one more page and there's people at level 95 that are like 40 ranks off being 99, but 95 is pretty far away. I guess it just really goes to show that the people that are committed to UIM to even get their Herblore up this high tend to either have 99 or they're not even close to it. But we still have a lot more super defense potions to make today, so I'm going to take this cape off, put it in the cape rack, and then most likely never touch it ever again. And with that said, let's get back to the Herblore gains. Well, it's been like a full day of making super defense potions. Looks like it's been about 9 hours. We unfortunately, as you can see, did not get through all of them, but tomorrow we should be able to finish these up in like an hour and a half or something. And then we get to move on to the next potion. And there is the last of the Cadentines used up. We have all these super defense potions now. In total, it looks like it ended up being a little bit over 10 hours of making super defense potions, which is like a little bit over 1k potions per hour, which means I definitely did slow down a bit as time went on. I don't even have enough Torsals or Quarms to make these into super combat potions, but I guess at this point I'm kind of just doing it for the Herblore XP, for the free ranks, depending on your definition of free. Okay, how much do I hate myself today? Which herb do we want to use next? I think we'll go for the Ranars. And these unfinished potions are going to cost us 600k. And once again, because we have the secondary already noted, there's going to be no special method that we'll be doing. It'll be the exact same method that I've been doing so far for all the herbs. I guess the only time there will be a different method to show is when we don't already have the secondary ingredient. Remember how I was planting those seeds before? I was planting Ranars, and now that I'm in the middle of making the Ranar potions, now I'm collecting the Ranars. Alright, it's been about 3 hours of making prayer potions, and let me decant all these into one dose, and we now have over 9,000, that's right, just like Dragon Ball Z, over 9,000 doses of prayer pot. You know what, I think for this video, we'll only do the potions that we already have the secondaries noted for, and then next video I'll show you the potions for the ones that we don't already have the secondaries for, like the weirder potions to make, which I think there's only like 3 of them that are going to be kind of weird. I think we only have one more potion to make for this video though, and that is going to be the Quarm. And I'll be dropping the Snape Grass over to the main. I almost kind of wish I didn't farm the Snape Grass so that way I could show you the other method. But the method for making the prayer pots, if you don't have it, pretty much just involves Waterbirth Island. There's a bunch of Snape Grass spawns there, so you can probably assume the rest from there. Or actually, what I did really early game, like before I could even farm Snape Grass or Waterbirth was even like a good method for me before I had the teleport, I came over here and there's a bunch of Snape Grass spawns on the little peninsula here, and you could run back and forth from the peninsula and then run over here to note them on the tulip reconnaissance over here. And then to get all these made into unfinished potions, that is going to cost us over 1.1 million GP. And then once again, it's gonna be the same method as before because we have a noted secondary. So let's get back into it again, and maybe we'll get a virtual Herblore level at some point. By the way, the value of these limperts, if you care, is 4.8 mil. And there it is, a virtual Herblore level of 100. There was something in the game update a couple days ago that I forgot to show, so I'll just show it to you now. It's kind of important for Ironman, sort of, and that is the fact that you can now only buy one stamina potion from the chests in Raids 2. Previously, Ironman would use this method either to stock up on staminas for the early game, or just get 10 staminas to make the stamina pool in the POH before they had the Herblore level, but now it's going to take a lot more time. Or now you just have to get the Herblore level, but getting people to boost you for 10 raids would probably be very expensive. Ah yes, we are finally done with the super strength potions. If you look at the XP tracker, we've been training Herblore for like 10 hours today or something. I guess the super strengths in themselves took like 5 hours or something. It's been a long freaking day, and now I can finally sleep. Well, what have we learned today? Every good story has to have a moral, right? Well, I don't think I have anything for you. But we spent about 25 hours training Herblore in this video alone. Here's all the stuff that we made just in this video. There's a little kind of price check. You can't even read it. Never mind. 25 hours of Herblore complete. We got all the easy herbs out of the way. And next video, we're going to have the really annoying ones to work through. We got 99 Herblore knocked out of the way. And on top of that, we're up to 14.7 million Herblore XP at this point, which is freaking insane. That will be it for today, though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day. And I will see you again next time. Actually, I know. The moral is wear sunscreen.